Welcome, I'm Simon, I'm the RidgeMonkey chef and I'm here with Total Carp to cook today a lovely little breakfast item for you. Huevos Rancheros. It's chorizo, eggs, tomatoes. It's going to be beautiful. So first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to put the pan onto the stove and I've got some fennel seeds. Now what we're going to do, we want to lightly toast these off. So we're just going to put those into the pan first. You'll keep them moving. What you're going to see is the steam starting to come off the pan and a little bit of smoke, and that's when they're ready to be used. Next to the pan, we've got some hemp oil. I'm just going to add a little bit of that. And some diced red onion. Now you'll notice that during the cooking, everything that I've got comes in these little bags. They're perfect. Single cooking, when you're on the bank, you can get all of this prep done at home and brought with you, so you don't have to worry about anything. A few minutes at home saves a lot of time and you'll eat a lot better as well. What we're going to do, we're going to cook these onions. We just want to start having them nicely translucent, so they're just starting to go soft. Now into the pan, along with the onions, we've got some diced red peppers. There's about half a red pepper there. That's gone straight in. And next into the pan, we've got some sliced chorizo sausage. Now this is quite a nice, slightly spicy, paprika-y sausage. That's going to work really well with that fennel flavour from the fennel seeds that are already in there. Right, that's all starting to cook through. The onions are nice and translucent, the peppers are starting to soften up, and the chorizo's cooking. So what we're going to add now is some paprika. Now I've got some smoked paprika here. And then, as always say in my videos, ready pureed garlic. No point bringing garlic onto the bank, just bring a tube of this, they keep beautifully. Right, next into this, we're going to add a touch of sugar. And some vinegar. Now this is white wine vinegar. And all that's going to do, that's going to create what we call in the culinary terms a gastric, a sweet and sour taste. The sugar reacts with the vinegar and it helps to season the dish for you. Next up, I've got some ready chopped cherry tomatoes. They're going to go straight in. And about a tablespoon of tomato puree. Right, you can see that starting to cook now. The juice is coming out of the tomatoes, everything's combined. Smells fantastic. What we're going to do now, add a touch of water to that. And that's just going to help to spring everything together. We're going to make a nice little sauce. And then using the top of the Combi pan, we're just going to cover it for a couple of minutes. So there we go, we've just taken the top of the Combi pan off. It's reduced beautifully, everything's softened up in there. You can see it bubbling away. We're just going to turn the heat down ever so slightly. There we go. All of those flavours are combined. But now we're just going to finish off the dish. So what we're going to do, we've got some eggs. Now for me, these are the best source of protein that you can get while you're fishing on the bank. We're going to crack a couple of eggs just over the top. Got some chopped spring onions. Some Parmesan cheese. And some black pepper. And we're going to put the lid back on now, just to steam those eggs through. Right, the eggs have now been cooking for a couple of minutes. They're cooked through, the yolks are still runny, but the whites are cooked. This is the finished dish. What we're going to do now is just plate up. What we're going to do, we're going to put a nice portion of the chorizo mix underneath with the peppers, the tomatoes in there. And don't forget, if there's more of you, you can actually add an extra couple of eggs, add some extra chorizo. All of these recipes are there to be made exactly how you like them. So there we go, the completed dish. Huevos Rancheros, some chorizo and eggs. Beautiful for breakfast.